Aloha, my friends. This is Billy Wiggly coming at you live from the Ninth Island, Las Vegas, Nevada. How's everybody doing so far today? Remember that every day is training day, and you want to maintain a positive mental attitude. PMA. Let's focus on the positives all the time. And when you're working with numbers, you use Excel. And when you're working with text, words, you use Word. However, sometimes we need to use words, text in Excel. And in order to work with text in Excel, well, we got to know some text functions. So check this out. Whoops. Check this out right there. Don't check this out. Nothing there. Check this out. What we've got right here is some text. And I'm going to show you how to use some text functions today. We're going to talk about the lower, the proper, and the upper, or the upper, the lower, and the proper. 3 text functions. For example, we've got right here, we've got upper text in uppercase, and we want to change it to lowercase. So I did that, and I'm going to show you today the steps, all these steps that I took to take the uppercase text and convert it to lowercase, just like this one. So are you ready? Let's check it out. All right, so you got something like this right here where you got all uppercase, and let's say that you don't want uppercase, you want all this in lowercase. Well, there's functions in Excel that work with text. Let's say we go to our formulas tab, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to press Control F1 to open and close my ribbon, and that is Control plus the F1, and Control F1 is going to open and close my ribbon. Control F1. Now, if you're on a Mac, it's going to be a different command. I'm going to start learning some Mac commands because a lot of you have been starting to ask me a lot about Mac. And nowadays with Office 365, you can use Excel on a Mac or PC no problem. There's just a couple of little minor differences, like some of the keyboard shortcuts, for example. What we're going to do here is we go right into our formulas tab, and inside of our formulas tab, look what we've got right here. We've got text functions, and when you look at those text functions, look at all these. Ooh, I'm going to talk about this one in a couple of days. That's a new one. You might not even have it because it's a brand new function, and only Office Insiders are getting that access to those new functions. And you too can be an Office Insider. Ask me how, and I'll let you know. So here we go. We've got an upper. We've got over here, we've got a lower, converts text in the text string to lowercase. So let's use that one. And it looks like it only takes one argument. So great. So I'm going to say equals L, and that brings up all my functions that begin with an L. I type in the O. There's LO, and there's my lower, just like that. And it's telling me that it converts all letters in the text string to lowercase. So what I can do is I can just tab right into it or double click right there. So I'm just going to tab right into it. And Excel is telling me that this function right here takes only one argument, and the type of argument must be text, not numbers, text. So here we go. So what is it that we want to make lower? Well, what we want to make lower is whatever is in A2. Okay, so let me exit from there. I'll press enter, and now this is the lower of A2. Now I'm just going to drag on over, grab the autofill handle. The autofill handle, my friend, is this one. So we grab the autofill handle on the marquee and left click and drag it on over. And due to relative reference, our formula is updated to match the proper references. So if I go ahead and open up this all the formulas, we can see that this one is the lower of A2, this is the lower of B2, and this is the lower of C2 right there. Awesome. Now all we got to do is click right on the, double click on the autofill handle to copy the formulas on down. There we have. Now I'm going to press the shortcut Control plus the letter C to copy that range of data right there. So Control C to copy. Now I'm going to put my marquee right where I want to paste. Whoops. Right where I want to paste. And then I can just go to my file. Whoops, excuse me. Go to my home, and I'm going to do a paste special, but I lost a copy. So let me go ahead and select that range of data. Control C to copy. And then I'm going to paste. I'll use my paste special. I'm only going to paste values. I'm not going to paste exactly the same thing that we have right here, because those are formulas. What we're seeing are the result of the formulas. So if I was to just copy and paste, I'm going to get a reference error because I'm trying to get the proper of the cell itself. So it's a circular error. I'm trying to in A1 or A2 get the lower of A2, and I'm not going to be able to do that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a paste special, and I'm going to paste only the values. Now it's just the results, the values of the formulas that we wrote that we're pasting. And then there is, now we have lower. So now let's say I wanted to make this be proper. In other words, I want to capitalize the first letter of each name, or the first letter of each text string. So let's say that I wanted to put it in a different order. I wanted it to be Mr. Chili Dog Wiggly. How would we do that? Well, we can just type an equal sign to start a formula, equals, and then we're going to type PR because we want the proper P-R-O-P. There's the proper. It converts a text string to proper case, the first letter in each word to uppercase and all other letters to lowercase. I could have also gone into my formula builder right in here. It's actually called the insert function tool, but I like to call it the formula builder because look, it already started building the formula for us. Right there's an equal sign. And what we're going to do is we're going to search. I want to capitalize. And I press enter, and look at that. It found a function for me. And it's the proper function. And it's telling me that this function requires one argument, and it's got to be text. And then right here it tells me that it converts a text string to proper case, the first letter in each word to uppercase and all other letters to lowercase. So I can say, hey, I like it, and press OK. And now we are using our function arguments dialog box. Here it explains that we only need one argument. So we're just going to say, okay, that's Mr. And here we see the results right there. This is what we have in there. And then right there's the result. We made it proper. Now I can just press OK, click. And then I'd have to do it just like this. I'd have to go equals, proper. And I want the proper of that one. Press enter. And then right over here, I want the proper of the last name, just like that. And that's how you would change your order. Just put the results in the order that you want them to appear. Now, I'm going to not copy and paste this because it's not going to match the header row. I was just showing you how you could do this. So now let's go right ahead and do it in the right order. So equals proper. I want the proper of A2. Now I can just grab my autofill handle, drag it on over, and double click to copy on down. Now I press Control C to copy that range. Put my marquee on A2 where I want to paste, and I'm going to paste the values. Take a close look right here. We're getting a live preview. That's just pasting straight up the function on top of the function. And then there's the values. So that's what we want, just the results. Boom, just like that. Control Shift arrow to the right, Control Shift down, delete. Boom, done like that. So that's the proper. Now we're going to do the lower because we want to make it all lowercase. So we'll just say equals LOW. That's the lower. It converts all letters in the text string to lowercase. Excuse me. And it takes only one argument. And here we have A2, the lower of A2. We want to go ahead, copy the formula on over, and now we double click, and there we go. Boom! Just like that. Isn't that awesome? Now, Control C to copy. Select A2 where I want to paste. Right click, paste the values only, and then right here, Control Shift arrow to the right, Control Shift arrow down, delete, Control Home. Yes. There you go, my friends. So those are text functions. Remember, you've got lots of text functions, and I am going to teach y'all in a couple days the array to text. This one is really cool. I just discovered it by accident because it's a new function, and it's pretty cool. And then we've got another one. We've got a concatenate right here. Concatenate. Concatenate's a list or range of text strings. Actually, they shortened it. It used to just be straight up concatenate. Now it's concat. Now we also have another one called text join. This one right here. And guess what that one does? That's right. It joins text together into one text string in the order that you want. So it's the same thing as a concatenate, except you're applying it differently. It's an improvement on the concatenate function. I also like y'all to check something out here, my friends. I got an Excel VIP membership. Wouldn't it be cool to just be able to ask me questions whenever you have a question or whenever you need some help, or attend some live classes taught by a Microsoft certified trainer with more than 10 years of experience training thousands and thousands of folk? Go check this out. Go to your browser and type in myexcel.club, myexcel.club. And when you type in myexcel.club, you're going to land at the Don't Get Mad, Get Skills VIP membership. And you can go right ahead, check out some highlights from some of the webinars that I've taught in the past. And it's a free 3-day trial. This is a $7 a month membership. So just go ahead and click right in that button right there. The big orange red button. Or is it red orange? Start your free trial. You're going to get all of these courses included. You're going to have access to all of these benefits right here. You're going to have access for free for 3 days. You get a 15-minute VIP coaching session with me, over $500 worth of courses, all the live classes, monthly live webinars. Woohoo! All kinds of benefits just to help you take your Excel skill level to the stratosphere, and so that you can catapult your career right to the next level. And you can do like what I'm going to be doing later on this week. I'm heading back home to Kauai, Hawaii, and I'm going to be teaching Excel from Kauai. Why? Because I don't get mad. I get skills. The same thing you got to do, my friends, and I encourage you. Remember, I love you. I want you to keep on learning, and most of all, don't get mad. Get skills. Aloha.